And again, 29 in round number 1. Top 10 to come back for that winning round. And this is the Cabana Coast FEI 2-star, $36,600 large 2 meter 45 winning round competition. And our first rider for the USA, Savannah Jenkins aboard Camrado. Camrado owned by Proper 12 LLC out of Simi Valley, California. And Camrado, a 10-year-old gelding, or sired by Como 12. Out of the Marilena 4 by Conrado 3. So we got fences number 1 through 12, 2 combinations. There's that 4AB combination, 10AB as well. As this is the large 2 meter 45 winning round, kindly sponsored by Cabana Coast. And so 4 jumping faults for our first entry. That was Camrado and Savannah Jenkins. And the time 68.92 seconds. Just that back rail. Fence number 10A coming down. And that second combination. There's the first of 29. And as our riders finish, they're going to want to stay above that cut line, stay in the top 10. Second horse owned by Valhalla Equestrian out of King City, Ontario. This is Cora Dina and the Irish rider Mark Kinsella. So Mark Kinsella, 34 years of age. And Mark Kinsella aboard Cora Dina, the 9-year-old mare, sired by Darko. Source out of the mare, Thoradina. Well, they reached for that final fence, but unfortunately it comes down. for Mark Kinsella and Cora Dina. 4 faults, that's their score. Their time 72.19 seconds. Savannah Jenkins and Comrado still on top of the leaderboard right now with the fastest of the 4 falters. But a nice large field, 29 in total. And our third challengers from San Marcos, Michelle Parker, and this is Kachala. Chacala is number 145. This horse owned by Cross Creek Farms out of Tucson, Arizona. They're going to end up with 8 jumping faults at time 70.92 seconds. Chacala and Michelle Parker, and they are in 3rd place. With the top 10 coming back for that winning round. And that'll be after the conclusion of the 1st round. Kerry Potter, here's the rider for the USA, and Bisou. This horse owned by Tres Palomas of Rancho Santa Fe. Bisou, an 11-year-old Oldenburg mare. And 73.21 seconds for jumping faults, Kerry Potter and Bisou. No, Kerry Potter, 3rd fastest of the 4 falters. Well, Savannah Jenkins still with that leading performance with 4 faults. The time 68.92 seconds. There's that tone for Sari Gordon-Solanke. This rider riding for Israel internationally. Source owned by Tomboy Farms out of Beverly Hills, Laurel Piana Ebony MSF. So 16 jumping, 3 for time, total of 19, and that time 87.40 seconds. That entry for Israel, Siri Gordon Slonky, and Laurel Piana Ebony MSF. That was the stallion owned by Tomboy Farms. So currently putting them into fifth place. Next rider for the USA, Chandler Meadows and Italy HDH. This rider out of Newport Beach, California, 26 years of age. .16 seconds with 4 jumping faults. Fence number 9, right front rail of the auction there for Chandler Meadows and Italy HDH, fourth fastest of the 4 falters. Next rider for Canada, and this is Jacqueline Duff aboard and Blast number 172. The source owned by Windermere Stables. There's a 12-year-old Royal Dutch Warm Blood Gelding, started by Otangelo. .74.50 seconds. 4 jumping faults just to that final fence for Jacqueline Duff and Abeles, that rider for Canada. And they are in 4th place. Unfortunately, after the boot check, Laurel Piana, Ebony MSF, and Siri Gordon Slonky, they are eliminated due to illegal tack. There's that tone, APG, Everlasting Love. There's that beautiful gray right there. Kelly Cruciati Vanderveen is our rider. Source by Catherine Ravenel of Parker, Colorado. For jumping fault, 77.73 seconds for Kelly Cruciati, Vanderveen, and APG, Everlasting Love. Yeah, and sixth fastest of the four falters. With Aikita Eindekin, Z's number 90, Rowan Willis, the rider and owner. This rider for Australia. So still looking for that first horse rider combination to master this course. Top 10 to come back for the winning round. A jumping fault, 69.86 seconds for Rowan Willis. Aikita Eindekin Z, that rider, rides internationally for Australia, calling home Wellington, Florida, and puts them into a seventh, eighth right now. Michelle Parker and Chakala. And next rider for the USA, that'll be Kyle King, and the horse owned by Spruce Meadows of Calgary, Coffee to Go. This is a 12-year-old gelding. Horse sired by Cinquecento 7. There's our first clear, and that is Coffee to Go and Kyle King with a time of 70.41 seconds. A great horse owned by Spruce Meadows of Calgary. So Kyle King right now with the lone clear. That pushes Michelle Parker and Chakala into that ninth position. Ashley Bond right there. And Bohem the Fleury. This horse owned by Little Valley Farms out of Hidden Hills, California. This rider rides internationally for Israel with the Longines world ranking of 60th in the world. Quick time, 63.86 seconds, 8 jumping faults for Bohem and Ashley Bond for Israel. So with that time, they are the fastest of the 8 falters, and that should put them into 8th place. Michelle Parker now into that final qualifying position. Here's the rider for Australia, Katie Laurie. And Katie Laurie aboard Macaw MVNZ. This horse owned by Chris McCall. And this is a 10-year-old New Zealand warm blood gelding. Horse hired by Corofino 2. Out of the mare Heidi LVP by Cassini 2. And this rider having represented Australia at the Beijing and Tokyo Olympics. And 4 faults it is, 67.08 seconds. That was Macaw MVNZ, and the rider for Australia, Katie Laurie. So Katie Laurie right now into 2nd place as the fastest of the 4 falters. Kyle King with that lone clear aboard Coffee to Go. And Michelle Parker, Chakala no longer in our top 10. 10th position, Rowan Willis and Akita Eindekin Z. There she is. Bliss Hears rides and owns Kayani SN. This is an 11-year-old Swedish warm blood gelding. We're started by Kaido 3 out of the mare Happy Lou by Voltaire.
You guys will do the halfway.
Again, Bliss Hears riding for the USA. Longines world ranking 65th in the world. So this rider could be our 2nd clear in our winning round. We want to be in the top 10. Clear round 70.96 seconds. Bliss Hears and Guyani SN, they are the second clear. So increasing their chances to make it into that winning round. But Rowan Willis, unfortunately, will get some bad news as Rowan out of the top 10. 10th position, Ashley Bond and Bohème de Fleury with 8 faults. The time 63.86 seconds. Halfway mark of the Cabana Coast FEI 2-star large tour winning rounds. As a wholesale provider of luxury outdoor furniture, Cabana Coast promises to bring you only the most beautiful and durable outdoor furniture.
Equifair really takes a different approach to product development and to the materials that we use in our products. We're always looking outside to see what the sports world and medical worlds are doing, and we apply that to the equine athlete. We love horses, so that's just what really fuels us to do what we do.
I'm Danielle Toronto, and we are customers of Marshall and Sterling. They have been amazing for us, for our business. They take care of our farm, our horses, our cars. It's basically one-stop shopping for us.
I'm Jimmy Toronto. Unfortunately, we've actually had to really use Marshall and Sterling for horse death. And I have to say that Marshall and Sterling has been an amazing, amazing company. They have taken care of things. It's been worry-free. The person we deal with, Missy, she takes it all upon herself. Once we go to her with the claim, she does it all for us. And I have to say, since we've been with Marshall and Sterling, I just can't think of going anywhere else. I put all my trust, all my faith in them.
How do we help horses thrive? We tackle problems using science. Plus, our love of horses pushes us until we get it right. We're always innovating, always researching, even with our most established feeds. Our PhDs are dedicated to the scientific method, but to help a horse reach their full potential, you need both science and love, so your horse can live their best life.
when every second counts. The surface matters. Premier Equestrian features Pro-Tex footing product and Auto Sport base mats. Mats absorb up to 40% of the concussion. Pro-Tex provides maximum stability. Premier Equestrian is the official footing partner of Major League Show Jumping. Contact us about your arena at premierequestrian.com.
Caliday is the official outfitter of the Major League Show Jumping Series. Apparel providers to many of the top riders in the world as they compete for over $7 million in prize money. A series that takes place over 10 events at North America's premier show jumping venues. Caliday provides top quality products that give a modern take on the storied equestrian lifestyle. If you're attending events, come and visit us at each of the destinations where you can shop the entire Major League Show Jumping official clothing collection, or visit our website for more information.
Long nights are gone with the river. The water's been waiting long enough. We float on the river of time. Hold steady, hold steady. The sea comes 'cause the summer forced out the cold. The boat for the change of the tides. Hold steady, hold steady. Storm for hours and rain days. And all our lives went on. The stream will take us home.
People always ask it, how much of it is the horse and how much is the rider, and that's a really tough question. It's not always pushing one button and having something happen. It's each of us anticipating the other one's moves and trusting each other.
We'll continue on the second half of the Cabana Coast FEI 2-star $36,600 winning tour. With the rider right now ranked 13th in the world. On the Longines World Rankings, Connor Swale aboard Gamble. It's right now 10th position. That is that final place. Top 10 to come back for the winning round. Ashley Bond and Bohème de Fleury with 8 faults, time 63.86. He was looking for the clear. He gets it. 73.26 seconds for Connor Swale and Gamble. Now, think at this point in time, if you gamble, if you're looking for those clear rounds, well, if you get a clear round, no matter how slow, chances are you're going to make it into the top 10. As only 3 clears. Connor Swale, third fastest of those clears. And Kitting de Osseurs is number 144. That's the next horse. Rider and the owner from Calgary, Alberta. Here's a Canadian rider, Vanessa Mannix. This Oldenburg mare, sired by Kitoki. Out of the mare Despina by Loxano. This mare, 11 years of age. And Vanessa Mannix rides out of Hawk Ridge Stables in Calgary. The score, that'll be 4 jumping faults. The time is 70.46 seconds for Vanessa Mannix. That's going to get them on that leaderboard. Well, that's going to get them into the top 10. Puts them into 6th place. And Kelly Cruciotti-Vanaveen out of the top 10. 10th position, Chandler Meadows and Italy HDH with 4 faults. Time 77.16 seconds. And here she is, the rider for the USA. Mavis Spencer rides and owns Volcana. Volcana, a 9-year-old Westphalian mare. This rider calling home Santa Monica, California. And Volcana started by Volcano. Out of the mare Corlanda by Coronado 3. Twelve jumping fault, 72.71 seconds for Mavis Spencer and Volcano. That rider from Santa Monica. Unfortunately, they're not going to break into our top 10. 10th position held with 4 faults. The time 77.16 seconds. And Canadian Olympian right there from Okotoks, Alberta, Lisa Carlson aboard Livestream 2. Clear out for Lisa Carlson and Livestream 2. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they are pretty much guaranteed a spot in the top 10 as they are the 3rd fastest of the clears. With Jordan Coyle, here's the Irish rider riding for Elon Farm of Newark, New Jersey aboard Boston ASK. With Jordan Coyle currently on the Longines World Ranking at 45th in the world. And Boston ASK, a 13-year-old Hanoverian gelding, sired by Berlin. Out of the Mare Queen by Cabana de Revel. Eight jumping, fault 71.24 seconds for Jordan Coyle and Boston ASK. They will not break into our top place, our top 10. Those 10 right now, Jacqueline Duff in 10th position. They're blessed with 4 faults, time 74.50 seconds. Talking about 10, only 10 remaining. And here is the Stallion Unique Star, Hanna Mortson, the rider for Sweden. This horse owned by Rich Fuente out of Jackson, Wyoming. That'll be clear out for Hanna Mortson and Unique Star, 75.16 seconds. That time, 75.16 seconds. You know what? They are the fifth fastest clears. So our top 5 right now, Kyle King, Bliss Hears, Lisa Carlson, Connor Swill, Hanna Mortson in 6th. That's Keita Laurie, 7th. Position to qualify right now. Savannah Jenkins, Vanessa Mannix in 8th. 9th, Mark Kinsella. 10th, there's Carrie Potter and Bisou with 4 faults. That time of 73.21. On the first of 9 for the USA, Jenny Calandra and Shantona. This rider from Paris, California. So Jenny Calandra, the rider and owner from Paris, California of Shantona. And another clear right there. Jenny Calandra and Shantona, 75.24 seconds. And they are clear number 6. In fact, they are the 6th fastest of the clears. Katie Laurie into qualifying position 7th. Savannah Jenkins into 8th. That 9th qualifying position right now. Vanessa Mannix and the final qualifying position, Mark Kinsella and Cora Dina, with just 8 remaining. Here's a rider for Portugal, Luis Sabino Gonçalves, the rider of Coco Chanel M. This was owned by Christine Lovett. It's a 9-year-old Rhinelander mare. So we're signed by Cristallo, too. Out of the mare Pepperan. Oh, so close. 67.36 seconds. That final fence back rail on that auction. It is down. And 4 faults for Coco Chanel M. Luis Sabino Gonçalves. Second fast of the 4 faulters. Right now, on the list of the 10, as they are in 8th spot, Mark Kinsella out of the top 10. Vanessa Mannix now in 10th position with 7 remaining. Here for the USA, and this rider, Matt Archer. The horse owned by Reese Farms is Luigi van de Bishop. Belgian won by Gelding. Horse owned by Bamako de Muse. Out of the mare Avita van Rooshacker. And this is a 10-year-old Gelding. .11 seconds. Clear round for Matt Archer and Luigi van de Bishop. As of right now, 7 of the 10 qualifying positions for that winning round all clears. Now that Final position, Savannah Jenkins with 4 faults, time 68.92 seconds. The 10-year-old gelding Jiminy Cricket, that's the horse right there, Nayel Nassar, the rider for Evergate Stables. This rider also rides internationally for Egypt. And after Desert Holiday 1, Nayel Nassar jumping up 10 world ranking spots to 33rd in the world of the Longines World Ranking. Round as well, Nayel Nassar, Jiminy Cricket, and the time 73.58 seconds. And Nayel, the 6th fastest of the clears, with 5 left. So Nayel almost guaranteed a spot, but not quite. With 5 remaining, Cara Rather carry aboard Little Magic. Shout number entry number 80. This horse owned by Trelawney Farm. This horse hired by Backgammon. This is a Belgian world by 10-year-old gelding. .07 seconds, 8 jumping faults for Little Magic and Cara Rather carry. The horse owned by Trelawney Farm. So they will not change their top placings. Right now, the top 6, and they are guaranteed a spot in the top 10 to come back for that winning round. Kyle King, Bliss Hears, Lisa Carlson, Matt Archer, Connor Swale, Nayel Nassar, with 4 left. And this is number 76, Nicholas Choi and Grand Desert. This rider from Fullerton rides for the USA. So those riders in position 7, 8, 9, and 10 not guarantees a spot, as 4 remaining. And those 4 right now on the edge, possibly. Hannah Morrison, 7th fastest of the clears. Jenny Calandra, Katie Laurie, and Luis Sabino. Luis right now in 10th spot. Time 73.25 seconds, and 4 jumping faults, Nicholas Choi and Grand Desert. And unfortunately not going to break into our top 10. Luis Sabino. Well, he can breathe just a little bit easier with just 3 remaining. Chattanooga and Laura Height. This duo could go clear. And Chattanooga owned by HF Farms of Cota de Casa. Laura Height for the USA. .94 seconds, 8 jumping faults. Rider for the USA, Laura Heights aboard Chattanooga. So that means all of our clears, as we have 8 clears, they are guaranteed a spot in that winning round. With just 2 remaining, Carrie Roofer for the USA. This horse owned by Morningstar Sport Horses of Woodland, California. Mr. Europe, right there. Clear round for Carrie Roofer and Mr. Europe. Time was good, 71.15 seconds. So 9 guaranteed a spot to come back for that winning round, as we have 9 clears. And 10th place right now, Katie Laurie McCaw MVNZ with 4 faults. Well, she is on the bubble with 1 remaining. Yeah, this is the Canadian rider, Lauren Estelle. And Missy Havana near Haida. This horse owned by Pauline Estelle of Seagrave, Ontario. 71.78 seconds, 8 jumping, faults for Lauren Esdale, Mizzy Vanda near Haida. So they will not be joining us. They will not be part of the top 10, those 10. And that should be Katie Laurie, McCaw, MVNZ, Jenna Calandra, Shantona, Hannah Morrison, Unique Star, Niall Nassar, Jiminy Cricket, Connor Swill, Gamble, Matt Archer, Luigi Vanna Bishop, Lisa Carlson, Livestream 2, Carrie Roofer, Mr. Europe, Liz Sears, Guyani SN, Kyle King, and Coffee to Go. They will be coming back in that order.
Equifit really takes a different approach to product development and to the materials that we use in our products. We're always looking outside to see what the sports world and medical worlds are doing, and we apply that to the equine athlete. We love horses, so that's just what really fuels us to do what we do.
I'm Danielle Toronto, and we are customers of Marshall and Sterling. They have been amazing for us, for our business. They take care of our farm, our horses, our cars. It's basically one-stop shopping for us.
I'm Jimmy Toronto. Unfortunately, we've actually had to really use Marshall and Sterling for horse death. And I have to say that Marshall and Sterling has been an amazing, amazing company. They have taken care of things. It's been worry-free. The person we deal with, Missy, she takes it all upon herself. Once we go to her with the claim, she does it all for us. And I have to say, since we've been with Marshall and Sterling, I just can't think of going anywhere else. I put all my trust, all my faith in them.
How do we help horses thrive? We tackle problems using science. Plus, our love of horses pushes us until we get it right. We're always innovating, always researching, even with our most established feeds. Our PhDs are dedicated to the scientific method, but to help a horse reach their full potential, you need both science and love, so your horse can live their best life.
When every second counts, the surface matters. Premier Equestrian features Protex footing product and Auto Sport base mats. Mats absorb up to 40% of the concussion. Protex provides maximum stability. Premier Equestrian is the official footing partner of Major League Show Jumping. Contact us about your arena at premierequestrian.com.
Caliday is the official outfitter of the Major League Show Jumping Series. Apparel providers to many of the top riders in the world as they compete for over $7 million in prize money. A series that takes place over 10 events at North America's premier show jumping venues. Caliday provides top quality products that give a modern take on the storied equestrian lifestyle. If you're attending events, come and visit us at each of the destinations where you can shop the entire Major League Show Jumping official clothing collection or visit our website for more information.
Long nights are gone with the river. The water's been waiting long. We float on the river of time. Hold steady. The sea comes 'cause the summer forced out the cold. The boat for the change of the tides. Hold steady. Storm for hours and rain days. And all our lives were torn.
And we are ready for that winning round. Top 10 to come back. Time allowed 44 seconds. And our jump off fence number 1, 2. After fence number 2, Major League Show Jumping signature fence. Left-hand turn. On the stones, fence number 8, 9, 10 AB, 11, and 12. So same start, same finish. And Katie Laurie starting us off aboard McCaw MVNZ. This rider for Australia. Just that final fence down, 33.90 seconds for Katie Laurie and McCaw MVNZ. These riders for the winning round, they come back on a clean slate. But 4 faults in that winning round for Katie Laurie and McCaw MVNZ. And first rider for Australia. And next in our winning round, here's Jenny Calandra and Shantona riding for the USA. Clear round taking lead, Jenny Calandra for the USA and Shantona. The time 38.88 seconds. A clear round for Jenny Calandra and Shantona. Katie Laurie now into second place. This is rider for Sweden, Hanna Morrison aboard Unique Star. Remember, 2-star horses for tomorrow's Grand Prix. You have to get your horses started by 4 p.m. And 4 faults, that is the score. The time 40.75 seconds for Hanna Morrison for Sweden and Unique Star. Putting that duo into third place. Still just 1 clear in the jump off. Jenny Calandra and Shantona. USA in the lead. Jiminy Cricket, that's the next horse. Nayel Nassar, the rider for Egypt. Right there, this horse owned by Evergate Stables. What a time, 35.40 seconds. Taking a lead, Nayel Nassar and Jiminy Cricket. So Egypt on top of that leaderboard. So Jenny Calandra now in the second. Leading time just put in 35.40 seconds. That is a quick time. But a fast 6 remaining Connor Swale for Ireland and Gamble. Straight to the top of the leaderboard, Connor Swale and Gamble, 34.53 seconds. So Ireland now on top of the leaderboard, the Cabana Coast. Our FEI 2-star winning round. With our time to beat now 34.53 seconds. First of just a handful remaining. Matt Archer for the USA and Luigi van de Bishop. Galloping into third place, Matt Archer and Luigi van de Bishop. The time 36.13 seconds with that clear round. First of 4, Lisa Carlson, live stream 2. This rider from Okotoks, Alberta, rides for Canada. Our leading time, 34.53 seconds. And for jumping faults, 36.72 seconds for Lisa Carlson and live stream 2. And Lisa Carlson, second fastest of the 4 falters in that winning round. And they are in 6th place. And 3 remaining. Those 3 riders, all riding for the host nation of the USA. Carrie Roofer, there she is aboard Mr. Europe. This horse owned by Morningstar Sport Horses. Would you look at that time on the clock there, 34.41 seconds. Into first place, Carrie Roofer and Mr. Europe, as they take the lead in the Cabana Coast winning round. Our FEI two-star event, and just 2 remaining. So we know we will be playing the national anthem of the USA. As Carrie Roofer of the USA in first place. Final 2 riders, they also ride for the U.S. And that new leading time, 34.41 seconds. Connorsville, Gamble now in a second. Isle Nassar and Jiminy Cricket in third. Fourth currently, Matt Archer, Luigi Van de Bishop, Jenny Calandra, and Shantona now occupying fifth place. 6th, Katie Laurie and McCaw MVNZ. Lisa Carlson live stream 2 in 7th. 8th is the rider for Sweden, Hanna Moritz,en and Unique Star. Guyani SN, here is the first of 2 horses remaining. The rider and owner, Bliss Hears. And so we have her the sound of the tone for Bliss Hears and Guyani SN. Final fence down, 4 jumping faults. The time, 38.30 seconds. Bliss Hears and Guyani SN. And they're on that leaderboard in 8th place. Still our leading time, 34.41 seconds. 1 left in the Cabana Coast winning round. And that is the horse owned by Spruce Meadows of Calgary. Here's Coffee to Go and Kyle King. There's that winning ride right there. The King is in the ring. Kyle King, Coffee to Go. And that winning time, 33.62 seconds. And they will win the Cabana Coast $36,600 FEI two-star winning round. We saved the best for last there. And we're going to bring our top 3 back in the ring for presentations. Kyle King with another win here in the Grand Prix Stadium. And that wonderful horse owned by Spruce Meadows of Calgary. So I think Kyle's pretty happy with that win as well. Just an awesome ride. So Kyle King with the win, Carrie Roofer in second, Connor Swale in third, Niall Nassar in fourth, Matt Archer in fifth place, 6-2 Jenny Calandra, Katie Laurie in seventh, 8th Lisa Carlson, 9th. That's Bliss Hears. Hanna Morrison in 10th place, Luis Sabino Gongalvez in 11th and 12th, Savannah Jenkins and Comrado. What a great competition. The FEI 2-star large tour, meter 45 winning round. The top 10 came back for that winning round. And we are going to bring our top 3 back in the ring for our presentations. Cabana Coast is a complete line of luxury patio furniture for residential and commercial use. Their outdoor furniture is both contemporary and classic in style with unexpected, trendy, and eye-catching designs. The combination of style and quality of Cabana Coast outdoor furniture will easily help you transform any outdoor space into an oasis. And I got to say, just super, super competition. Our Cabana Coast FEI 2-star winning round. With our top 3, we're going to turn them back around and bring them back to the ring in just a moment. We bring our top 3 back in the ring for these presentations, the Cabana Coast winning round. And there is the rider in 3rd place for Ireland, Connor Swell, aboard Gamble. And great to have Steve Hankin, the CEO of the Desert International Horse Park, joining us for these presentations. 2nd place, Carrie Roofer and Mr. Europe. Well, brand new cooler aboard Coffee to Go, that horse owned by Spruce Meadows of Calgary. And the winning rider, well, the king of the ring, Kyle King. We saved that best for last, and that winning time, 33.62 seconds. Almost a full second faster than Carrie Roofer, who ended up in 2nd place. Kyle King, Coffee to Go. What an amazing combination representing the host nation of the USA. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to honor our champion, we would ask you to please rise as we play the national anthem of the United States of America. There is your champion, Kyle King, aboard Coffee to Go. And they will move off, have the official photograph taken as the champions of the Cabana Coast FEI 2-star $36,600 winning round. Our champion once again, Kyle King, right there aboard Coffee to Go. Steve Hankin, the CEO of the Desert International Horse Park, joining us for these presentations. And what an amazing duo as they take home first place. Top honors in our FEI winning round. Kindly sponsored by Cabana Coast. Well, just one more thing to do. Kyle King knows exactly what to do as he'll lead our field in our victory ride. And our champion, once again, there he is aboard Coffee to Go. As he pulls off that helmet, there is our champion. That is Kyle King. As he waits for the crowd. In fact, Kerry Roofer, Mr. Europe, in second. Connor Swale and Gamble in third place. But great competition. The Cabana Coast winning round with our champion once again, and that is Kyle King and Coffee to Go. Well, competition for the day, it is not done. Prize money, it will continue to climb and goes to $230,000 for the FEI 5-star Grand Prix at 6 p.m. tonight.